Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, Salam Indonesia Sehat. Good evening, Mr. Rifai. Our lecture in the subject English, and then let me introduce myself. My name is Ihwarel Sodikin. You can call me Ikhwan. I am from class A or Alpha, and then in the evening, I would like to presentations about the waterfall. The name waterfall is Benang Stokel. Okay, before start our presentation, I would like to say big apologize because I don't have a photo or video in our PowerPoint because the others problem. And then the second is I'm so sorry if have any mistake of my English because I don't have more more than experience about study in English. So maybe I'm so sorry, Mr. Rifai. Alright, and then let's start our presentation. In this PowerPoint, in this homework, I take the waterfall for the topic in our material because the waterfall is very famous in Lombok Island. There is a lot of waterfall in here, like Benang Stokel. In my home, it's not so far from the Benang Stokel, maybe just 25 minutes with the motorcycle, and then 35 minutes with the car. And then in this Benang Stokel, there is a lot of foreigner from the side country to come and then take a picture, take a photo, and then they are enjoying our swimming in our waterfall. Beside the Benang Stokel, there is the Benang Klambu. After that, there is Benang Klambu waterfall. After that, Gunung Janggot, and then the other place of the waterfall in Lombok Island. But the famous of the waterfall is Benang Klambu and Benang Stokel. Benang Klambu, the same like a curtain, and then the name is Klambu or curtain. But in here, I would like to take a topic about the Benang Stokel. Okay, let's see our profile Benang Stokel waterfall. Benang Stokel waterfall is a natural tourist attraction and waterfall which is located at the northern tip of central Lombok Regency under the feet of Rinjani Mountain. From the airport, it can be reached in 60 minutes by car and 30 minutes by motorcycle, because the street of if you are going to the airport, if we are start from the airport to the waterfall Benang Klambu waterfall, the street it's very uh, small, and then we need take a minimum of the speed, maybe like 50-40 minutes per kilometer, and we need to 60 minutes by car and then 30 minutes by motorcycle. Okay, in the our problem in the Benang Klambu waterfall, there is a lot of problem, but I write here for the 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 problem. The first is poor waste management. In the Benang Klambu waterfall, there is some like UMKM, the people of the people in the our waterfall, there are sell some snack food and others, and the foreigner and the guests cannot to aware about the trash there his have, and then we need to respect about the poor waste in our Benang Klambu waterfall, because not just about the waterfall in there, because there is a lot of monkey, and then if the monkey eating the poor or the waste, it's very danger for our health. And then the first problem, the big problem is the Benang Kelamu waterfall is the poor waste of management. And then this is, I think, for the first problem here. And then the second is unsafe motorbike or taxi, or the types of vehicle that are not sustainable for the terrain taken. The quality of the vehicles is not suitable, and lack of security such a helmet. And then the taxi or not, the taxi or grab in there, they are not using the helmets, and then the motorcycle still broke. Our It's cannot to be running in our from the point to the waterfall still maybe like 5 minutes. And then if we are going to work, maybe we need just for work 50 minutes maybe. And then the third is lack of adequate health facilities in our beside the waterfall. There is no like hospital, like a small hospital or health facilities. And then we need to make some health facilities for the guests, because the place is, there is a lot of stone, and then there is a lot of monkey, and then we don't know if there any problems to be can be make a danger for the foreigner from the side country, from the Indonesian peoples and others guests when they are come to the waterfall. And then the four, there are not safety procedure communicate to tourists. uh, the guests, I'm so sorry, the guiding of the Benang Kelambu waterfall cannot to communicate to tourists about the problem, about the street when they are go to the waterfall. No communicate with the getting from the waterfall and tourists. This is lost. And then this is a big a problem, big a danger for the guests when they are going to the waterfall. And then the five is no the toilet instruction. There is the tile instruction when they are foreigners, when they are tourists come to the waterfall, when they are come to the monkey forest and others. And then the last is the lack of security along the trekking route. And maybe there is a problems in the waterfall, Benang Kelambu waterfall. And this is the role of government. If I to be government tourism, I would like to give a chance with the Benang Kelambu waterfall. First is guiding the community. When the community is know about how to make the tourism, so far it's good. And then there is have to give a chance of our waterfall. And then the guest is very happy when they are coming to the waterfall. And then the second is the providing related service training for the tourists. And then the third is providing the best facilities for the community in serving visitors. And the fourth is evaluate of every service provide to visitor to provide the best service. If the after the have the new of the study, there are need to evaluation about the service when he give in the last week, maybe in the last month maybe. And then after that we need to make a evaluation to be know about where is the problem when they are foreigner, when they are tourists come to Lombok, come to the waterfall, especially come to Benang Kelambu waterfall. And then another factor why the destination is quiet. The first is lack of sense of ownership of the destination that is owned, result in environmental pollution. And then the second is lack of instruction, inadequate infrastructure such as damaged roads, inadequate transportation facilities, or unstable availability of air and electricity can hamper tourism growth. And the third is human resource incompetence, lack of skill and knowledge in the tourist industry. But both is the terms of service and management can also hinder tourist growth.